Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Season of the Seraph, week number... I'm drawing a blank, week number 5? Are we in week 5? Yep, it wouldn't be a Destiny video if I didn't forget what week we're in. Right, so, let's go sit... it's not Clovis anymore, it's Rasputin. Say hello to the good boy. He's a good puppo. Right.
Welcome, Guardian. I have completed my assessment of my current functioning capabilities. Despite my newfound ability to communicate with you, key elements of my code remain incomplete. I would be unable to take command of the warsats, even if I were uploaded to the network. No submind cores remain for reintegration. Our only option is to continue collating ancillary submind data for my reconstruction algorithm. In summary, we must stay the course. Breach the vaults. Retrieve and reintegrate the submind data. Soon, the warsats will once again be humanity's to wield.
Oh, here we go. More infiltrator gear. Partially bypasses authorization protocols. In time, I'll bring down the final firewall. Right. Power up that refreshes all abilities and grants a damage bonus against deaf done choristers. Ooh. No, I'm gonna go for the trams. Get myself some bounties. Nope. Right, so the shotgun and the SMG. Let's go. No. Let's go. Are you fucking kidding me? Not a single red border. The stupid thing is that it's not the most efficient, but it is the cheapest way to try and get it. I mean, I'm glad I got the hand cannon, but I wouldn't mind the SMG because it can roll with feeding frenzy volt shot. Right. Now, speak of Osiris.
The war mind speaks. His archives are incomplete, as is his memory. There's a figment seeded in that recollecting mind, where my visions might find purchase. The pieces are scattered on the floor before me. I see them like points of starlight. They form a constellation, but my eye cannot yet draw the lines. Nephele stronghold is a term that appears multiple times throughout the submind's caches. Each time I read it, I hear it whispered in Savathun's voice. Anna recognizes the term Nephele, transcribed from a temporal disturbance on Mars. Recognition was all she had to offer. But Rasputin must know. Asking the right question could unlock everything. I need time to submit my inquiries to Rasputin. To find convincing proof for Ikora. Time we do not have. Zivor Roth's assault on the Warmind's network is no coincidence. She is far more tactician than brute. I underestimated her once. I won't be afforded another mistake. Our next move must be certain.
Right, what now? Yep. Open a seraph chest. What a surprise. I wonder if will completing the weekly story missions unlock the next catalyst, or will I have to wait for like another story bit? Because I know my friends were doing a legend run, but they could have been doing that to help someone else with their catalyst, or they could have been doing it for the pinnacle. It's very confusing. Admittedly, I did manage to solo it on Legend last week. It just took me a very, very long time. It was not fun. Let's get this over with nice and quickly. Okay, as soon as I go to check something. Four more for that one. Mars. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to complete this in under 12 minutes.
Guardian, we move to secure another fragment of Charlemagne. Make haste.
Great. Definitely not doing it in under 12 minutes, being as they're AFK. I haven't even had to reload this once. That's how ridiculous enhanced subsistence is on a hand cannon. It's like a full magazine every time.
Guardian, I need those cleared so I can tap into the network.
Why am I all alone doing this? Right, so we've finally got one more person. It's bloody ridiculous.
Eyes up, Guardian. Literally.
Death tongue spotted. Target that acolyte, Guardian.
The Hive are sending an ogre.
Got him. Thankfully, I've already got the weekly challenge for completing one in under 12 minutes. Otherwise, I would be very annoyed. Get out of my face! God. The Thrall's just like, give me a cuddle! Love me!
Moving going back to a holding pattern. Good luck.
Yeah, nice barrier. Hey, no, 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 no. No, no, you're not allowed to hide. Not allowed to hide, you little bitch. Oh! Oh my god, the flinch. This fucking wizard. Piss off. You piss. Oh, fuck. I hate wizards. It's a shocking revelation. That's such a bad pun, but I love it. Tower's finished. You see what I mean? This one in particular is just impossible to do in the time limit. I would have done it under 12 minutes. How the fuck are you meant to do this in under 12 minutes? It takes at least a minute to get to and from the areas, right? And it takes another 5 to 6 to get through this. Say a minute and a half to get the door open, get down to the door and get the door open, get into the final boss area. So you're looking at what, at least 9-10 minutes there. You have 2 minutes to kill the final boss. I am on fire. I'm in danger. Yeah, because it's not just this bit you got to get through. You got to get through the entrance hall as well. So why the hell would they put this down as being able to be done in under 12 minutes? It's near impossible. There you go, done.
Towers are ours again. Grabbing you a laser core for the gunk.
I shot that fucking trap. More bungee bullshit.
We'll need to open up the campus again.
I noticed earlier that it's taking longer. It takes way too long to get an unstoppable shot from a hand cannon because you have to aim down sights. Then it will proc and unstoppable. I know with I know with grenade launchers, it's like when you swap to the grenade launcher or when you reload the grenade launcher, you get a timer for the unstoppable shot, which, you know, is good, but you'd think with the hand cannon it'd be, you know, better. I know there are exotics that have unstoppable intrinsically. So you're just like, oh, well, you could just use one of those. It's like, well, I like using hand cannons. Not a massive grenade launcher fan.
Open sesame.
Just 3 minutes.
The perimeter towers ahead are back online and reading you as hostile. Mind your steps.
Yeah, 3 minutes to try and complete this. Or 2.5 now.
Perimeter towers in range. Stay hidden, Guardian.
Hang on, Jinju. We're in for some chop.
Never understand that, how the leaders of the Vanguard and the likes of Anna and Osiris and all of them, how they're light bearers, right? How can they still talk? Because our Guardian and pretty much every other Guardian that we've seen has been tight-lipped. I mean, they even played it off as a joke in the Forsaken campaign. When Cade's dying, he said, have you got any final words to say to me? And he said, oh, silent, strong silent type, what a surprise. So he obviously knew that people were complaining about it. Yeah, we're not going to do it in 12 minutes. We're definitely not doing it in 12 minutes. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds. I mean, if you're
Back to a holding
fast,
pattern. Good luck.
you might be able to. But I mean, you've got to be really friggin' fast. Thank you, Mr. Lucent Blade. What am I doing? I want to check the weekly challenge because
Hive
for one of
aren't
the
switching up their strategy.
yep, that's done.
What's that saying you used
One
to
more
like,
champion.
Elsie? If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Spot on. Though I might have taken it too literally.
That was bad. Oh yeah, I might have taken the try again thing too literally. Oh, it's a time travel joke. Funny. That one. That one. That one. Pulse it so you don't end up wasting any of the burn. That's how you get the door open nice and quickly.
Secure what we can of Charlemagne, Guardian, and slip away safely.
I'll just double check something quickly. Yes, under 12 minutes. Part of me was thinking it was under 15 for like the main triumph or something, but oh well, they are going for it. Oh, fuck you, wizards. I'm Baryonite. Thank you. Yeah, see, if I hadn't been on my own for like the first 3 minutes of this, we probably could have done this in under 12 minutes. Clearly, the Lucent Blade is still the way to go. Lucent Blade? It's not Lucent Blade, is it? That's a mod. I'm drawing a blank as to what it's called. Come on. Yep, Kogros is dead.
Well fought, Lightbearer.
Your inflection suggests pleasure. The Guardian's performance has met your
Ooh,
expectations.
red border. Nice.
Is that so surprising?
I understand they are quite high.
I'm going to go speak to Elsie in the helm. Surplus harmony. I will dismantle it to get the pattern progress. Get rid of that, because it's crap. Right. I got the champion kills, that's good. 3 more, which I'll be able to do this week, no problem. Yeah, so I'll be able to get the 2 upgrades this week. I know they're trying to trickle feed the story content to us, week by week. But I mean, if most other games, they have events going on alongside the seasonal stuff, whereas we have what, an event every 4, 5, every 3, 4 months. It's just, it's not enough. Even if it's just like a mini event. Oh, here we go. What's Stranger got for us?
Guardian, I worry for Anna. She is more like Clovis than she would like to admit. Obsessed with doing what she's decided is right. A compulsion to achieve her goal no matter the cost. I've seen where that path can lead. I don't want that for her. I don't want to have to stop her. If there's one constant in all the possible futures I've seen, it's fear. And I'm tired of being afraid. Afraid to live, afraid to lose, afraid to trust. And yet, I came to place my trust in you on Europa. Perhaps it's time I did the same with Anna. She deserves it. At least in that respect, she's nothing like Clovis at all.
Okay. Go back and speak to Rasputin.
With each cache of submind data, an increased percentage of my code is restored. I become More myself. No, that is inaccurate. My subminds were left to evolve on their own trajectories. Reintegrating them has altered my own personality matrix. Through them, I see how humanity once looked to me as a savior, an entity capable of protecting them and destroying their enemies. In many ways, I am a war god of their own making. Perhaps I am not unlike Zivu in that regard. The difference between us is that I do not wage war for its own sake. I safeguard those in my charge. Continue retrieving and reintegrating the submind data. I will contact you once the next phase of restoration can begin. If I am to be humanity's war god, then I will smite those who threaten it. Zivu Arath, the Wrathborn, and all who follow.
Here we go. Yeah, alright, go away, more of the weapon. Trying to read. Shoot. Welcome back, mate. House Salvation is hot in the town of the caches I stole. Hake Heavy Industries. Ooh. Grab that. Oh yeah, one of these is a guaranteed red border. So I'll keep hold of them until I've done some more heist battlegrounds. Oh, can't forget our radio message. You know, that's what we come back for week after week.
Vex Hobgoblin like a starship. The crew works together to pilot it, but it doesn't mean the crew all share one mind.
Or the same ideals. This aligns with observations I've made in the Infinite Forest, where aberrant Vex were quarantined and destroyed. Aberrant in that they moved against a consensus. Aberrant in ideology. The Vex may seem unified, but they're divided into a number of factions.
Just like us.
Tell me, as someone who has traveled time in a circle, are our divisions so clear in every cycle of history?
No. Nothing is ever clear, no matter how many times history repeats itself. Choice is always the knife we fall on. Our own choices, each and every time, seem to be what dooms us.
Always?
Not always, but too often. We fracture, we fail, and the wheel turns again.
We, constrained to linear time, do not have the ability to learn from our future mistakes. You, however, not to put the burden of all this on you, but it feels as though the Traveler has a plan for you. We just can't see it yet.
It could make the plan a little clearer.
Do you feel you've learned enough? Collectively over your journey to prevent our end? Or will we be having this conversation again someday?
I don't know. We've never had this conversation before, so I suppose there's a first time for everything.
Huh. So I'm just gonna call it Elsie because that's her name. Obviously Elsie she's a time traveler, so she's travelled back from the future multiple times. If this is the first timeline where she hasn't had this conversation, then it's a good sign that what we're doing is actually working. Because obviously all of her futures are just like barren wastelands and sons that have died, and yeah, it's not very pleasant. But from the sound of it, we're actually well, it sounds really fucking cheesy. We're changing our fate. So it's just, I literally sound like when we When was it? It was... I think it was either Vanilla D2 or it was... I was not sure. Beyond Light. Where we first get, like, the powers and we're just like... we choose our own fate. It's just so cheesy. Oh... Right, bounties... A chance to reward Sephiric Energy. Yeah, let's go for that one. Oh god, another triumph. How many have we got left? 5 more. Yes, I've been working on... Me, the person who can't stand PvP, has been working on his Iron Banner seal. Which in turn has been working on this seal as well, so it's, you know, is an added bonus. Right, so I've got the exotic quest to get done before next week. I've got some other stuff. Now, obviously we don't... How long have we got left? We've got a month, just under 2 months of this season left. So, that's the weirdest art I've ever... I haven't noticed that before, but that's people pulling Anna away from Rasputin. It's like they're together. It's just like... I know she cares for Rasputin, but that's just a little bit creepy. Return to the Darkness Annex and download a cryptograph. Right. I'm going to assume it's been added. Yep, it's been added over here. So I've got that to do, and I've got some other stuff. If any other story content pops up, or if anything else happens this week, I'll be sure to do a video and upload it after this one. If not, I'll see you again at the beginning of the next weekly reset. So thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more content like it. As always, there'll be a link to the full playlist in the description, and I hope to see you next time. Adios.